If you traveled 250 million years into the past, you'd be witnessing the dawn of dinosaurs. Dinosaurs didn't just pop into existence overnight. One of the leading theories suggests they evolved from a species known as the archosaurs, the dominant reptiles of the late Permian period. If you saw one today, you might mistake it for a dinosaur already, but these creatures were just the opening act for what was to come. Over time, the archosaurs split into two major groups. One path led to crocodiles, the lurking river monsters we know today. The other? It gave rise to dinosaurs, the rulers of the prehistoric world. But they didn't start as the towering giants we usually imagine. Instead, their journey began with small, nimble creatures that had a crucial advantage: the ability to walk on two legs. This freed their front limbs for grabbing food, fighting, and eventually, even flight. And that's just the beginning of their incredible story. Let's travel back 250 million years to witness the history of dinosaurs in just 10 minutes. Triassic period. Welcome to the Triassic period. If you were expecting giant T-Rexes stomping around, think again. Dinosaurs at this stage were tiny, barely the size of dogs. One of the earliest was the Eoraptor, standing just a meter tall and weighing around 10 kilograms. Hardly the colossal beasts we associate with dinosaurs, right? Well, give it a few million years. But dinosaurs weren't alone. The Earth was a harsh, competitive world, filled with bizarre creatures. You had cynodonts, small mammal-like reptiles, and massive crocodilian ancestors lurking in the waters. Dinosaurs had to fight for survival, and their secret weapon? Adaptability. The climate was hot, dry, and unforgiving. Pangaea, the massive supercontinent, was beginning to break apart, slowly reshaping the planet. The vegetation, tough, resilient, and evolving alongside the creatures that ate it. Some plants were highly nutritious, while others were toxic, forcing dinosaurs to develop unique survival strategies. Among the growing dinosaur lineup was Colophysis, a sleek, fast hunter that preyed on anything smaller than itself. Then came Herrerasaurus, standing taller and weighing a hefty 350 kilograms, one of the first dinosaurs to resemble the predators we'd come to fear. But even as dinosaurs started to carve their place in history, they weren't the kings of the world yet. That changed when the Triassic-Jurassic extinction event hit. Massive volcanic eruptions, climate shifts, and possibly asteroid impacts wiped out many of the dominant species, opening the door for dinosaurs to take over. Jurassic period. Now we're talking. The Jurassic period is where dinosaurs go from underdogs to superstars. No longer just survivors, they dominate the planet. The Earth is lush and vibrant. Thick forests, vast deserts, and sprawling plains are all teeming with dinosaurs, each more impressive than the last. This is when we start seeing the true heavyweights: Stegosaurus, Brachiosaurus, and Allosaurus, massive, awe-inspiring creatures that ruled the land. But not all dinosaurs were gigantic. This era also introduced theropods, smaller, more agile dinosaurs that bore an uncanny resemblance to birds. One of the most famous was Archaeopteryx, a bizarre mix between a bird and a dinosaur, complete with feathers, wings, and a long, bony tail. If you stuck around for another 100 million years, you'd see these creatures evolve into modern birds. Wait, is that a spoiler? After 56 million years, the Jurassic era came to an end with yet another extinction event. This one wasn't as cataclysmic as what was to come, but climate shifts, volcanic activity, and rising sea levels caused significant changes. Dinosaurs, as always, adapted. Cretaceous period. We've reached the grand finale, and you know who's about to make an entrance. Say hello to Tyrannosaurus Rex. The undisputed king of the Cretaceous. Standing 3.7 meters tall, 12 meters long, and weighing a staggering 9 tons, this apex predator was built for domination. With bone-crushing jaws and razor-sharp teeth, it could take down massive prey, including Edmontosaurus and Triceratops. But T-Rex wasn't just a brute. It had keen eyesight, an extraordinary sense of smell, and could run at speeds of up to 40 kilometers per hour. In short, it was a nightmare on legs. But the Cretaceous wasn't just about the giants. Look closely, and you'd see even more feathered dinosaurs roaming around. Velociraptors, unlike their Hollywood depiction, were actually the size of a turkey and covered in feathers. They weren't terrifying raptors from movies, but they were intelligent and agile pack hunters. Meanwhile, Microraptor, a dinosaur, no bigger than a crow, had feathered limbs that allowed it to glide through prehistoric forests, offering a crucial glimpse into the evolution of flight. As Pangaea continued to break apart, dinosaurs spread across the planet, adapting to new environments and evolving in wildly different ways. But none of that mattered when disaster struck. The cataclysmic event. After millions of years of ruling the planet, dinosaurs faced their ultimate test: a 10-kilometer-wide asteroid. It slammed into what is now the Yucatan Peninsula, unleashing devastation on an unimaginable scale. The impact created a crater 150 kilometers wide and 20 kilometers deep. But the worst was yet to come. The collision threw debris into the atmosphere, blocking out the sun and causing a dramatic temperature drop. Plants withered, herbivores starved, and soon the food chain collapsed. 75% of Earth's species were wiped out. The age of dinosaurs was over, or was it? Not all dinosaurs vanished. The small bird-like ones, they survived. Over millions of years, they evolved into the birds we see today. So yes, in a way, dinosaurs never really left, but their extinction paved the way for mammals to rise. With less competition, early mammals flourished, slowly evolving into the creatures that would eventually become us. Dinosaurs ruled for 165 million years, far longer than humans have been around, and there's still so much we don't know. Like, did you know some dinosaurs might have been warm-blooded, or even both warm and cold-blooded? But that's a story for another. What if?